What's up everyone, Jikakz here. It's been a while. I haven't uploaded a video in a minute, and basically I thought I'd give a rundown on what happened recently, especially with the E55. I have some pretty cool news, or pretty cool things that happened to it the past couple of weeks. It's been a long time coming, so let's get to it. Also, I wanted to update everybody on CLK55. I know I haven't really been uploading videos. Just been going through some hardships in my personal life, I guess, and so I kind of lost motivation to, not really lose motivation, but I've been taking time for myself, I guess, to recuperate. So let's get to it. So first, I think one of the coolest news I'd have to announce is that my car, one of the members at FCPEURO reached out to me. In fact, some of you might have seen the car. He owns the W211 E55 that he has as like a drift missile. It's very, very cool. I've seen it a long time ago, even before I knew Mercedes-Benz cars. And anyway, we follow each other on Instagram, and one day he hit me up asking if I wanted to have the E55 featured on FCPEURO, and it will raise more exposure to the manual swap and whatnot. And so, I mean, of course I said sure. Who wouldn't want that? So, and of course it'll raise exposure to the manual swap, and I mean, of course I said sure. I mean, who wouldn't want that? I obviously wanted more people to know about the swap and more people to do it, and so that got the ball rolling. Basically, they sent out Capturing the Machine, Kevin. He's a really good guy, and he took amazing photos of the car. He definitely knew what he was doing. He also has a YouTube channel as well, so you can go ahead and check that out. But he really made the car stand out and look good, and I definitely learned a lot just from watching him taking pictures of the car. I'm a very, 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 very amateur photographer. So, and he's like, a true-on professional. That's his profession. So it's very cool seeing how he works and whatnot. And also, everybody, I really like to thank everybody at FCPEURO helped me out with this process, like Nathan and Evan. They were the main ones who were helping me out do the whole, Q&A process. Basically, how it works, they just ask a couple questions, and I answered it to my fullest ability, and that's pretty much it, really. After a couple weeks, of editing and back and forth and whatnot, here we are, and we have the final product, which is now live on the FCPEURO site. So you guys can go ahead and check that out, and read up on the story, share it, of course, with all your enthusiast friends and whatnot. That'd be very cool. I'm really stoked at it. I mean, it kind of like immortalized the car for me in a way that I can't before that it was just a manual swap D5, but now it's like it's on the internet, I mean, apart from the videos, of course, but it has a whole blog post about it, which is very, very cool. Super cool experience, and very humbling for me. I never expected this car to be featured on something like that, especially as big as FCPEURO is. So and I have shopped before at FCPEURO, and they ship super fast, and I like their prices. So but yeah, there's a couple things I did to the car to prepare it for the shoot, and I'll show it to you guys now. So unfortunately, there's not really that good lighting because the sun's that way, but if I zoom in over here, I basically put in W211 E55 AMG tips. We actually found a W211 E55 at the junkyard. That was gonna be a cooler story, but unfortunately the supercharger and the front brakes were already taken when I got there. So unfortunately, I couldn't get anything from it apart from this and the rear brakes. I did that. I generally cleaned up the car as much as I could. Another addition, if you guys notice, I also added these OZ Aperas, which I feel like are very period correct for the car. They actually have a build date of 1999, which is super cool. They were really, 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 really rough when I got them. So obviously I just had to sand them down and repaint them. I repainted them the same silver as this silver, just without clear coat. So I think they came out pretty good. I think it definitely matches the car. And then I used the Mercedes-Benz center caps. Yeah. I use the Mercedes-Benz center caps because I felt like the OZ ones would just like, you know, you already have the OZ stamp right here. So I felt like it just kind of like matched together. These are 18 by 8.5s in the front, I believe, and 18 by 10s in the rear, using my measuring tape. I'm not sure of the offset, but I use wobble bolts to put them on there. And I also bought brand new Kenda KR20s. They're 255 35s in the rear and two 35 40s in the front, if I'm not mistaken. So I think they complement the car really well, especially when you look at it from behind. It's just like, you know, you have that tread pattern is super aggressive looking, and also they grip really well, surprisingly, and they're not terribly they're actually pretty affordable. And so any day I'd rather go with these tires than the Achilles. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Achilles, but they tend to like delaminate if you like they get too hot and you use them too much. What else? Oh, apart from the OZ Apeiras and the tires, which I think were a perfect addition right before the shoot, I tried to fix the bumper as much as I could because my front bumper is broken, so I modified it, added a mesh grille in the center. Definitely still looking for a 99 pre-facelift bumper, but finding them in good condition that people don't want an arm and a leg for is very difficult. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Polish the headlights a little bit. What else? Honestly, I think that's pretty much it. Those I already had on there before, but I really think the OZ Apeiras really fit this car super well. I mean, look at that thing. Oh my god, it looks so good. Wow. Yeah, I think the OZ Apeiras really fit the bill, especially right before the shoot. Let's see, on the inside, I haven't really added much. Let me switch around. Nothing has really changed in here apart from that I got this thing. It's like a Bluetooth FM transmitter. I really didn't want to change the radio out, so there's that. Apart from that, it's pretty much stock in here. He didn't really take too many pictures in here. I mean, just of the shift knob and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. Man, I love this car. Still drives great, of course. I think, yeah, 225,000 miles. If you guys recall, especially the OGs who watched the original manual swap videos, I think I had 218,000 miles when I first started the swap. So it's been going great so far, knock on wood. Shit, I mean, there's the wood's far away. Oh, one more thing, I also did take the let me see if I can find the lever. I took the engine cover from the CLK55 because it was a lot nicer looking. I mean, all the chrome was still on it. Mileage badge. So definitely looked some leaves. But yeah, the CLK55 when this is all complete, my E55 when it was all like this was broken. I mean, like all this was peeling. So they did take one or a couple of engine bay shots, so that worked out pretty well. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. I think the pictures came out really good, and I think the blog post, or I think the whole story was edited really good. Super cool experience. We just drove around downtown and found a couple places that are really cool that he already knew beforehand, and I'm super stoked that, you know, it got featured on there. So if you guys have a chance, go ahead and check it out. If you haven't, I'll link it down below in the description. That's pretty much it on the update on E55. I need to change the oil in it. That's about it. Like, I haven't really done anything else to it, and I really like it the way it is. Like, it's nice, and, you know, it looks good the way it is. The wheels, and I feel like the tips complemented it well, and it makes it look more, you know, OEM plus, but still, like, if someone knew their AMGs, they know that's not the factory AMG tips that came with the, you know, the 99 E55. So yeah, I like it a lot. I'll add some screenshots or some shots that Kevin took as like a slideshow on here. Definitely check out FCPEURO. They ship super fast. Their customer service is pretty good, and I love shopping there. So and no, it's not sponsored. Big shout out, of course, to all the people that I mentioned in that blog, especially Death for Drift. If it wasn't for him, really, all of this wouldn't have happened. He has a super cool W210 that he LS swapped, that he built into a drift machine, and then he also has that W211, like I said, W211 E55 that he has as a drift car, which is insane. Like no one really drifts a W211 E55. And other news unrelated to the E55, the CLK, I ended up swapping another transmission in it. I'm gonna upload some videos on that. Like I said, I just haven't really edited any of the videos, but at least I thought I'd make this video because I wanted to update y'all on this one. This is pretty important for me, the FCPEURO blog post on their website. So, but CLK55 is running good. It's driving around and stuff. I do want to get wheels for it, and then, you know, I still have to, I'm debating on wrapping the car or painting it, and I still have to upload the videos about the wide body kit and whatnot. So there's still all that coming. They're still in the pipeline, so stay tuned for that. Just look at that thing. It's so nice. Yes. But I think that's pretty much it for the update. The E55 is still my daily driver, so it's chugging along. I drive the CLK55 every now and then. I need to fix the E36, broken axle on it. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this update, quick little update video. Definitely check out the FCPEURO blog posts. Like, share, subscribe, and all that mumbo jumbo. And see you guys next time. Peace. Stay safe.